Unlocking your full potential is a journey filled with obstacles, and not all hurdles are created the same. So, in this video, I want to unveil the top 5 critical roadblocks that will affect your personal development. I can guarantee you that once you start making some adjustments, you will start noticing positive changes. So without further ado, here are 5 things keeping you weak. Habit number 1 is porn and masturbation. This is arguably something we all struggle with at one point in our lives, especially men. And escaping that cycle may feel impossible at first, but once you start to understand the true effects of it and how it actually impacts your life, you will start to push away from it. Some of the way it affects you is 1, through your relationships. Just like how a girl might watch those romantic movies and complain to her boyfriend about his apparent lack of effort, the same dynamic can happen while you're being on the hug. You see certain actions that's being performed and the appearances of the models and unconsciously start comparing them to your partner, unknowingly ruining your relationship and possibly your partner's mental health.
Second is draining of energy. And I don't really gotta fully explain that because you know the way you feel after doing what you do. 3 is consumption of time.
It can become a significant time consumer by taking hours of your day that you could spend on personal development. Seriously though, just imagine how much you could have accomplished if you was dedicating that time to something that has a long-term benefit. Now, the next habit keeping you weak is your friend group. Proverbs 13:20 says, "Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffer harm." In simpler words, you will become like the people you surround yourself with. With that being said, if you're surrounding yourself with people who constantly want to improve and work on themselves, you will do the same. On the other hand, if you're maintaining relationships with people who just want to live their YOLO life and do things that are self-sabotaging for the sake of fun, you will find yourself in places and situations you can't take yourself out of. Understand, right? The most important thing you have next to your faith and your health is your time. And once you lose your time, you can't get it back. So why not spend that time with people that can help you grow and become a better person? The next habit keeping you weak is smoking and drinking. Now we know smoking and drinking is not beneficial to your physical health, so we're not even going to talk about that. People don't want to admit it, but the reason why they smoke and drink is because something in their life is lacking. So in order to fill that void, they use either one of those substances to make them full again. And truth be told, that type of instant gratification causes more harm than good. Because 1, it's going to empty out your pockets. Nothing is free, and if you keep throwing your money so you can get rid of stress, anxiety, or depression, you're just going to lower your chances of financial freedom. And the reason I say that is because it takes money to make money. 2nd, it makes you dependent and a slave to the substance. 3rd, it makes you mentally fragile because instead of facing your problem, you're actually running away from it. I'm telling you, every problem that comes your way is an opportunity to gain wisdom and strength. Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. It's the same way you have to lift heavy weights and tear them in order for them to build and get stronger. It's the same way you have to go through challenges and hardships for you to become mentally stronger. Now, the 4th habit keeping you weak is influencers. Now, the name influencer is not there for no reason. The influencers you watch can have an influence in your life based on the content they put out and the message they deliver. With that being said, choose the people you watch wisely the same way you should choose your friends wisely. Now, the 5th habit keeping you weak is your environment. You are a product of your environment. Your environment and its culture will shape you and give you personalities and characteristics based on what it surrounds you with, such as the people around you and the experiences you face. If your environment is toxic, it's a high chance that you're going to pick up those toxic traits. And if your environment is positive, it's a high chance that you're going to pick up those positive traits. So, with that being said, these are the 5 things keeping you weak. As I said earlier, once you start making some adjustments, you're going to start seeing changes in your life. Now, it won't be a fast change because some things are easier said than done, especially when you've been doing what you've been doing for so long. But as time passes and you keep making these adjustments and keep removing the negative and the toxic habits out of your life, you're going to start feeling and noticing the changes. If you found value in this video, like and subscribe for more.